in the village. And so we thought that if we put a hardwired panic button into the phone, then everybody carries a phone. It's the last thing. Your bag may go, but your phone you still hold on to. So we thought that if we put a hardwiring thing into that, so that is the next. The third is what's happened just yesterday. After 2 years, it sounds small, but it is not small. 1 crore women are on matrimonial websites. And every time you get onto a matrimonial website, you feel scared that your details will go out to the whole world. And secondly, you start getting the most horrible answers, asking, "Pehle main test kar sakta hu?" Horrible things like that. So we have now regulated them, and you will not have any trouble from yesterday. So then, what else did we think of? Mahila police volunteers. हर गांव में अगर एक औरत हो जो लिखी पढ़ी हो, she is over 21 years old, and she then becomes the interface between you and the chowki. And she looks for, she's not just looking for violence. She's looking for parents who don't send girls to school. She's looking for, in India, in which we have poured in our blood, sweat, tears and time to make sure that women come up to the same number as men. There are about 170 places in India. Actually, India's cut down the middle. The East, they can have 10 children, they don't care whether they're girls or boys. They're just happy to have them or not happy to have them, whichever. The West wants just 2 children. And they want what they want. Do ladke, ladka ladki, whatever. But they want very specific sexes. In the West, mainly, there is killing happening. And this killing has over the years become so bad that in Haryana, for instance, 830 to 1,000 men. Now that means 170 girls killed either in the stomach or killed straight after they are born, and only because they didn't want a girl. Now, what has happened in places like this, in Haryana, we also have a bank that Mrs. Nair told you about called the Rashtriya Mahila Kosh. It's the only women's bank, and it's very exciting because we lend money at 6% as compared to 12%, which the rest of India does. So we lend it to women NGOs, and isn't that right? And they lend it further, or they use it further to self-help groups and other people. Okay. Then we come to adoption. This is my baby. We also have adopted children, and they're lovely. And one of the things of Shushmita said when she adopted 2 girls, she said, "My daughters ask me, where do we come from?" And she said, normal children come from the stomach. You come, and that's such a lovely thing. And that's how I feel about them. You make an active choice in taking them. Now, when I became minister, we have something called Kara, and Kara was in a bit of a mess because, अगर आप बच्चा लेना चाहते थे गोद, if you wanted to adopt a child, आप जान खाते जाओ. Keep filling in forms, keep filling in forms, keep filling. You want a little baby in your arms, and you're getting a 5-year-old wrestler. By the time you get him. Or you'll get somebody who, so we changed the whole system. So now we have a site called Carings. Anybody who wants a baby, put your name and details on that site, say what you want, and you'll read children, you choose one, and then supposedly and ideally within 4 months the baby should be with you. And before the baby is with you, technically, you can still have foster. You can take the baby home and foster her or him. Now, what I want from you, no, go back, Vijay. Go back. Actually, you're happy. Okay. What I want from you is, I want you to talk about Kara. Because we have 2 problems with it. No matter whether they're 10 years old, whether they're 8 years old, it doesn't matter what they are, even if they're 15 years old. You will have to register. लोग समझते हैं कि बच्चे एक उम्र के बाद they are not adopted. It's not true. Just yesterday we had a lovely case. A Spanish couple had taken a little boy, and when they they found that he had, because sometimes children, like all human beings, need to just talk. It prevents them from running away, it prevents them from doing other horrible things with their lives. So, but a certain percentage need to be picked up. Somebody who's on the road as a beggar, somebody who's being drawn into a drug ring and wants to get out, somebody who's been kidnapped and wants to go home, somebody who... So, we then respond within, we have 700 NGOs with us working day and night. We get 40,000 calls a day. And each call is recorded. We know who's picking it up. The system, have a look at it during lunch because it's an amazing system. It's the only one of its kind in the world. In March, we did 11 lakh children. In April, we did 13 lakh. So you can imagine how many children are in trouble all the time, whether psychologically or in actual fact. With that, we have done two other things. We have put posters in all the train bogies. So if you don't see them in your bogie, in a train, please tell us. And please publicize this so that, because ever since we put the posters in the bogie saying, ki agar, if you see a child that is alone, because 20 to, not 20, what am I saying, 80% of all children that run away or are kidnapped, the train is the medium. So therefore, if you see a child in a train who's alone, or who's with people who are not his parents, or who is struggling, or who has been drugged, then you need to phone these three numbers, Railway Police, Childline, and they will be there before the train stops. We've also taken, and since we put these posters in the bogies, the actual calls have increased by 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs a month. So you can imagine how many people were in trouble. Then we also have taken up 20 of the railway stations. And these are railway stations where children come to, not where they go from. So Lucknow, Bombay, Delhi, I think Chennai, Calcutta, Howrah, yeah. So we've taken these out. We have a team waiting for them. And the railway officials have also been sensitized to look for children that are getting down alone, and then we pick them up. Abhi Itarsi, we found 56 children being kidnapped, believe it or not, on a railway station. So you don't know where they are in trouble. Itarsi is, a godforsaken one-horse town. And they were still being taken out of that and being sent away. So, if you can sensitize, or if you can write about this, one of the areas where children are disappearing from, then it would be the first. We have the new Juvenile Justice Act, and the first case has happened here in Delhi under the Juvenile Justice Act, which is a boy who's 17 years old, ran over somebody in his father's mercy, and he is being arrested under this Juvenile Justice Act, and he will be tried as an adult because he was under psychological. Let me explain to you what it is. A young child who is 16 and he has committed a heinous crime. A heinous crime means murder with intent. What are the heinous crimes? Arson, rape and murder, and then is anything else? Anything that's punishable by 7 years in the Indian Penal Code. Now what happens is we don't send him to jail. He still gets to go before the child board, and the child board decides, did he do this crime thinking like a child or thinking like an adult? If he thought like a child, he will go into the juvenile system. If he thought like an adult, he will go to jail. Thinking like a child means, manlo, your father comes home every day, and every day he beats your mother. Every day. He comes home drunk, and one day you're 16 years old and you get fed up. So you pick up a bottle and you hit him on his head. And he dies. Would that be as a child, or would it be as an adult? If it's a spontaneous move, then it's as a child. And if it is being thought about and there's an alibi being prepared, then it would be as an adult. So the psychologists see this through. Now this boy who was 17 tried to get away under the children's thing, but when the psychologists, analyzed him, they found him much an adult crime. So he goes in. Anyway, then Childcare institutions. If you tell me the childcare institutions, we all just finished this. How many childcare institutions you have in your districts? And start looking at them. We never pay attention. You know, पर्दे के पीछे जो मर्जी करो. A child goes into an institution, a woman goes into an institution, and that's the end of it. I mean, we for the first time, we actually did a survey of mental asylums. And something that I suspected for many years was true. Women whose husbands died and they come into property, very me was, you know, that all that Pista Badam nonsense was for the minister. So we need to change the food. So we're in the process of trying to get companies to come and give us a completely, nutritious food. And that will take me some time. We're going to have change an entire ecosystem in Uttarakhand. So these are off-the-wall awards, but they carry money. I think they carry 2 lakhs and 1 lakh. And I'd like you to send me suggestions because very few people know about them. So if we can make the Nari Shakti Awards even bigger than the Padma Shris, it would be such fun. And we can do that if you start talking about the Nari Shakti and the Stree Shakti Awards. And if you can get people and you can send in recommendations, and we'd be really happy because very few people know about this award. Even though the president gives the award, it's a wonderful ceremony. And it happens on the 8th of March, National Women's Day. So start looking at women. So what we did here was, we said we won't give the awards. We went into partnership with Facebook and we said anybody can put a name on the Facebook, and if 5,000 people vote for that woman under 20 different categories, we will then, she will get an award. And we had 100, we didn't give them any awards. We gave them all lunch with the president, and we gave them one Sabyasachi sari each, which he gave to us. And they were cotton saris from Andhra Pradesh, very beautiful. But he gave them all in very pretty tins. And so we had this, and people on the juries, people who you want to hear. So we had these 100 amazing women, 2 or 3 wheelchairs, and who had never ever been recognized before by anybody. They had never, we had one Dadi who had trained her 2 girls to be shooters. We had, I had sort of made people aware in Haryana that it was possible to defend yourself. We had all sorts of strange women, but they were all amazing. And they were like butterflies, in Rashtrapati Bhavan. It was an informal ceremony, and it was lovely. So they've gone back and they've made an app and they correspond, and they've made, they've written books about each other and they're helping each other, even in commerce. And this is something that I'd like you to do today, is to meet each other, become a gang, like the Gulab gang, and help each other, exchange information, become a huge of women journalists so that we get out all the time. So we will all give you, or is available, everybody's emails, WhatsApps, or whatever. As I told you, I'm technologically challenged. So whatever you're supposed to get of each other, get it. Let's do. Okay, now we have a detailed presentation, so we go back. I will now race you through this because you got most of it. We have it's much faster, Kara, but more than that, we have an exception system. So if there's a lady who's reached 40, she's not married, and she wants a baby, she really wants a baby, we'll put her through the exception system. This child who's 12 years old, she will go through the exception system. So don't feel that you always have to wait and wait and wait. This is carings. This is how you get into carings. You are assigned an agency, you choose the age across India, and we've taken 33 actual. Mr. Mishra is sitting here, or at least he was, he must have slunk out now. There he is. Okay, he's done a really good job, and he's set up this entire place. He's a policeman from Madhya Pradesh, and he goes to every state, and he holds meetings with all the SARAs and SARs and all the new institutions that have come into this. Okay, now we're going to show you 3 very pretty little films.
कानूनी तरीके से ही गोद ले। सेंट्रल अडॉप्शन रिसोर्स अथॉरिटी द्वारा जनहित में जारी।
Yeah. So, and not only that, we also have a lot of people wanting to adopt, thank God, special needs children. So, it's not just that. What? Yes, yes, that report from you.
Ma'am, what's the necessary to collect money from PAPs, that means parents, from adoption? It's cost around 60,000.
You have to give X. Rashmi, how much is it?
40,000 for the
Wait a minute.
In GST for registration, there is no fees. Only if your case has been processed and the adoption process has gone through, then 40,000 is being asked from the Indian parents so that they take care of the legal expenses.
No, you have to give 40,000, and the reason for that is A, the home that is already looked after the baby needs money, otherwise there will be no homes. Where will I get the children from? And 40,000 is really, really cheap.
And also legal
Two
expenses.
legal fees to
Ma'am,
make it.
before that it was less amount, ma'am. Recently it has increased.
No, it is
It's 40.
It's 40, but that's not the point.
For
40
every
or
SME
60.
they collect 2,000 rupees. For every single visit, NGO
Who,
will collect.
who are you dealing with?
Ma'am,
Don't deal with an NGO for God's sake in the village so that they could see it themselves and be embarrassed. Third is, the DT Act was strictly enforced by the DMs. In fact, some of the DMs were in the better areas, where we got better results, actually put a ping in their own office. Okay, if you go to an ultrasound person, the moment you get the ultrasound, it will be reported in the DM's office, and the DM will then check whether you what they came from. Then many states started giving incentives. West Bengal, Haryana. West Bengal's incentives were really good. Madhya Pradesh. These incentives have worked a lot. From the giving money from when a child is born, a girl is born, to right to the time.
Army jawans wanted us to do a review every year, which becomes practically impossible to do, and therefore pension to be refixed every 5 years is an amendment which was brought in, which finally people have welcomed, and that is being settled. The next one is about long pending issues. Every time people ask us, oh, you said this much will be given in black money when the money is brought back. Did you think a lot of things have been brought back? Action has been taken on very different scale and levels. SIT was formed. Black money is a particular issue in which every day, even now the campaign which is going on is to tell people, declare, you've been given a window of opportunity, please declare your undeclared wealth within the country. Outside already the law has been passed, people have to come back to declare within that window of time given to them, or its action is being taken. So the details have been given there. I just want to highlight one of them. 50,000 crores of indirect taxes have been unearthed. Undisclosed income of 21,000 crore has been identified and action has been taken on them. Prosecution has been launched in 1,466 cases. So progress is happening, I want you to be assured. The next one, the next box I'm going into is building infrastructure for a modern and futuristic India. See, one thing about this